Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at another Nendoroid. Yes, I've got a fair few Nendoroids in a backlog to review. Last one was Toothless, so today we are going to be taking a look at this one. This is Nendoroid Huggy Wuggy from the Poppy Playtime game. This is obviously the bad guy, the giant monster that chases you in Chapter 1 of Poppy Playtime. I do hope at some point they make a catnap one, because, yeah, I love catnap, but I know obviously Huggy is the main mascot of the game. So, yeah, I borrowed this from a friend, so I'm going to have to be very gentle with it. I don't want to break it or anything. But yeah, let's head on over to the review table and take a closer look at Huggy Wuggy. See you over there. Okay, so here is Huggy Wuggy in his box, and as usual we'll take a quick look at the packaging before we open him. So front of the box we've got a nice clear window so you can see the figure and some of the accessories that come with him. We've got down here, we've got that he is product number 2294 in the Nendoroid series. And up here, we've got the Poppy Playtime logo. Come on, camera. That Poppy Playtime logo. Up here, Good Smile Company logo. And then down here, a little image of Huggy himself. On this side, we've got some more pictures of the figure. On this side, even more pictures of the figure. On the back, even more pictures of the figure. Along with the warning to not eat it and to read the instructions. On the bottom, another picture of the figure. On the top, oh look, another one. And then that is it for the packaging. So let's get this figure opened up. So yeah, I have had permission from my friend to open this up, just as long as I am gentle with it. Which I obviously am going to be very gentle with it, because I don't want to break anything, because Nendoroids are rather fragile. Ooh. If we look in the back of the box, if I can take this insert out, there we go. We have like a shadow picture of Huggy in the background. So that's pretty cool. So if you're one of those, because these backdrops can sometimes be pretty good, like backgrounds for photos for the figures. So I might actually use that in the photos. I'm not going to use it in the thumbnail, because the thumbnail is going to be the figure stood next to each box, but I might use it in some photos, because I am going to be taking some photos of this figure, with it being the only time I'm going to actually hold it. So here he is. Let's get him out. Is there any sellotape holding him in? No, there is not. Here we go. Let's get all of these pieces out, because we like all these pieces. What I don't like is that, because I'm not entirely sure how that is going to work. We've got the tiny Huggy, we've got the spare face, and then we've got Huggy himself, and then we've got all these little pieces that are just taped to the inside of the box. Nendoroids are so fiddly to open these days. Actually, just in general, Nendoroids are extremely fiddly to open. Especially since there's a million bits of tape on everything. And then we got the base. So, put that over there. I'm just going to put that on the floor. There we go. And here we have Huggy himself, and he looks rather nice. I'm not like I said, I'm not 100% sure on how the swapping the legs is going to work. I'm not entirely sure on how that's going to work. I might need to look at the instructions for that. But here we have Huggy Wuggy. This is normal friendly Huggy. So it looks very fluffy. They've put lots of nice detailing, like the fur detailing on him, which is nice. And there's just eyes that stare into your soul. I think that's as close as I'm going to be able to get him to the camera for it to focus. And we got, if I move his head up a bit, we got his little bow, which is done nicely. Then we've got his little hands, which are cute. And they've got the little bit of Velcro on, because the idea is, as a plushie, it has the Velcro on his hands, so he can like hug things, and then you just put the hands together and he don't let go. And we got his little feet, which also look like little hands. So for articulation, his head can he can look side to side. He can also look up all the way, and down, and not so much all the way. But he can look left and right, which is nice. His arms... Hold on, I can feel a sneeze coming along. Oh, bless me. So, his arms... If his head wasn't in the way, his arms could easily do a full 360. There's no in and out movement. It is just forward and back. And his legs... I'm just going to move his arms out of the way a minute. His legs can go forward about that far, and backwards about that far. So you can get a decent walking pose from him, but that's about it. As for accessories, we get a little Huggy Wuggy. So we've got a little Huggy doll. So these are the ones, say, in the multiplayer game at least, where you can leave these lying around if you are playing as Huggy, and then they'll scream. But it's also just a general Huggy plush as well. We've got some spare arms. And we've also got some legs, and these are like walking, like the creepy walking legs. And we also have a spare faceplate, which is the scary mode. Now, to swap the faceplates on most Nendoroids, you just need to pull the old face off. I don't really want to do this. Don't really like doing this on a figure that's not mine. So please come off in one piece. There we go. And now he looks even creepier. And then you just put the new faceplate on, lining up the pegs correctly. And just push very gently. Push it on. And there we go. Now we've got Huggy with the creepy face. Now for other accessories, we've got the base. And we also have the stand. So one end, so it's articulated. One end goes into the stand itself, like so. And then this end will go into Huggy. So there's a hole in his back. I don't really like doing it because these stands do sometimes snap. So there we go. We've got Huggy on his base, and he can now stand up. Now in here, I'm not actually going to take this out of the bag, but we have the Playtime Co. logo, which he can hold, which is very nice. And I'm also going to quickly take a look at the instructions. I'm going to pause the video. Take a look at the instructions, because they've got pegs, so he's meant to be able to hold them, I think. Unless you just use the extra stand pieces for him. But I'm going to take a quick look at the instructions, figure out how you're meant to swap the legs. Because like I said, that's not a normal Nendoroid joint. And if I have to take the figure apart to put the new legs in, I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to pause the video and have a quick look. Okay, I'm back. And looking at the instructions, these parts on the legs are what's called shrink resistance plugs. So they basically just stop. They put those in and they stop the hole that the ball joint goes into. So they stop the hole from shrinking, basically. They help keep the hole whole. So you take these out somehow. There we go. So you've got to take these out. There we go. So put them to the side. And then you can do the normal Nendoroid stuff. So I'm going to take him off. And I'm going to turn him into scary, stalking Huggy Wuggy. So I need to take the arms off. And then we need these arms. I'm just going off this picture that's on the back of the box for scary stalking Huggy Wuggy. So he has this arm in this side. There we go. Oh, and he has just his normal straight arm on this side. And then we can take the hand out of here. Oh shit. Then drop it. And then put the hand in here. There we go. So we've got the arms. And now we need to sort the legs out. So we pull the leg off. Because it's on a ball joint. So yeah, they're on ball joints. Plug the new leg on. There we go. And then pull this leg off. And then put this leg on. Oh, that's not on. There we go. And there we go. So we got that. And then if we actually turn the hands around, like it has in the picture, and then it's as if he's crawling through the vents. There we go, that's it. It's like he's crawling through the vents. Now, for the sign and the doll, you do actually need these other parts for it. So they plug into the doll like that. It plugs into its butt. And then you can just plug that on the base. I'm not going to do it because that is actually quite a tight joint. So basically just plug it in onto the base and then just position Huggy to make it look like he's holding it. Like this would all. So that is actually not him holding it. That is just the base is here having it. The base is here holding the figure up, holding the little doll up. Same with the Playtime Co. logo picture. It's just it'll be this longer extra base piece that's holding the sign up. So that is it, honestly. I'm gonna stick him back on his base in his creepy walking pose. There we go, and I'll turn his hands around so he's actually, I'll put him facing down like that. There we go. So now he's creepy stalking Huggy. The figure is honestly still really cute. Cuteness is obviously something Nendoroids are known for. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a right lot to talk about with them. It does also come with an extra neck joint, and they're official when they have the smiley face on them for good smile. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!